Hey guys, it's Robin. I have a pop review for you guys today. I hope that you guys will enjoy it. The pops that you're gonna see, I got at FYE. Their pops range are usually $11.99, but they've been running a sale where you can buy two pops in store only. Is what I understand. You can buy two pops, you get the third one for 75% off. So if you buy an $11.99 pop, then your other 11, if you however you do it, your third pop will be the mine was $3. So if that helps you. I asked how long the sale was going to be, so I'd be able to pass it on to you guys. They, as far as he knows, it's going to last a long time. It took off. FYE is ending up being the place to go for your pops. I agree. I think this, if you are looking for someplace where they have tons of pops, FYE is definitely a place to go. Also, Hot Topic used to be the place to go for pops, but all I can find at ours are just the exclusives. I don't find any other pops there, so I usually find all my pops at FYE, or I buy them on Amazon. So you're curious on what we are reviewing today. We are reviewing the Fast and the Furious line. I have two of the pops. I have not bought the third one yet, which would be Habs. What I'm going to do is show you the pops, and then at the end, I'm going to give you my opinion on them and my opinion on where I think Funko should go with this line. So the first one that we're going to review, I'll take a look at, is Dominic. I tried doing this afternoon. Well, here, let's do it that way so you can kind of see him. This is Dom Toretto. If you don't know who he is in the movie, he is kind of the big person for the group. So I'm sorry about the glare. I have been fighting with this all day, trying to figure out how to get a glare. But what I'm thinking about doing is buying a video camera instead of using my computer right now. So or a tripod for the camera I have, but I can't see on the other side. So anyways, let's get back to this and quit. So we have Dom Toretto here. I really I have to say, this was the line I think out of all of the pops so far, I have been so excited about. When I heard it come out, I was excited. When I saw them start popping up, pre-ordering them on websites, I got even more excited. And then as soon as I found out they were out, I didn't really go look right away because I figured everybody's going to want them, so I just waited out, and that's exactly what I did. But the problem with waiting it out, I only found two of the pops I was looking for instead of the third one. So this is Dom, and this is his box. I did have a conversation with FYE, suggested that they put these inside the box from now on. So that way it keeps the box looking really well. So that's the side. Here's your back of your box. Here's your other side. And then here's your front. So we're going to take them out. So, but, alright, let's get them out of the box. Come on, Dom. So I'm going to put the box over here. This is what Dom looks like. I added some extra light over here, side light, to help with his helping with brightening up the pop. So this is what he looks like. This is the front of him. He's in his work shirt with his white tank top, or as some people call it, his white wife beater. And of course you have the significant cross. You also have him in his shoes. So here's what he looks like from that side. Here's what he looks like from the back, and what he looks like here. So, and then the top of his head. My feelings on Dom is this. I think what they went for was the first movie, which threw me off when they threw Hobbs into this collection. Because I was really disappointed at first when I was like, okay, I don't understand this. You've got Hobbs on the back. This is like signature Dom from the first movie, but you threw in Hobbs, who didn't come in until the fifth movie. So it kind of confused me a little bit. And I think with Dom, I think we should they went the right way with this pop, but I'll talk a little bit more on my thoughts on it towards the end. So this is the Dominic Toretto pop. I really like this pop. I really think that it's really well done on Funko's thing. If I rate this pop from a 1 to 10, I give it a 9 just because I wish it was more of later Dom, like later in the movies instead of the first movie. But it's really a great pop. I really like it. And I am grateful that they did not bobblehead these because I would have been seriously disappointed had them been bobbleheads. But what I'm also hoping for is that Funko will release who is mystery minis for Fast and the Furious. Funko, if you are listening to me, that is what you should release. I would so buy them to get every one of them. I would buy a case because I know that when you buy a case of Funko, you would end up with all 12 characters. Or all 12. There's an idea, Funko. I gave you an idea. And I have a really good feeling because these are out on how well they'll probably do. We could end up with mystery minis out of this series. So the next one was Brian O'Connor. This one I expected to be the hardest to find, just for the simple fact is this is already probably a collector's item. It was probably already put on the collector's list as soon as Funko decided that they were going to do this pop. I thought, honestly, this would be my hardest pop to find because it is the characters played by Paul Walker. As we all know, Paul Walker tragically passed away in a car accident. So I figured his character would be the hardest to find. So here is what he looks like in the box. I'm trying to do this without the glare. This is what the side of his box looks like. And then this is what the back of his box looks like. Again, I think that this should have been inside the box at the bottom or somewhere in the box. Like you could put it at the back of the box. I don't know how these things work. Here's the side of the box. So let's take a look at Brian. I have such a dry mouth right now, so. And here is what Brian looks like. I'm really, this is one of the pops, this would be the one pop where I think a lot of Fast and the Furious fans will, nitpick to the T because, I watch, Nerd Therapy and I'll put their link down below. They do Funko Pop reviews too. And she was saying how she was really upset that Funko did not give Brian his signature blue eyes. So I'm sort of upset. I'm not upset about it because Funko pretty much, I don't think anybody out of all of these lines have regular, like colored eyes. They all have the black signature Funko Pop eyes. So you have Brian in a nice dress shirt, in a pair of jeans, and in his signature tennis shoes. So we're going to start from the front. Here also is his watch. Whoops. And I'll kind of turn him around for you guys so you guys can see him. I do not have one of those turntables. So, I do have a cake turntable. I guess we could have used that. So, and here's the front again. And the top of his head. So, I really, really love that I got Brian. Because really, if out of all of the Fast and the Furious pops, I think I would have wanted Brian the most. But scoring, because Dom and Brian are one of my two favorite characters, I was really excited to get them. So, like I said, the only one I don't have is Luke Hobbs. And when I get him, if this video doesn't get posted, I'll add it to the end of this video. Or I'll just do a separate review on him and add it to. So, and that's what Brian looks like. So I think I really do love what they have done with this so far with this series. But so Brian, go back in your box. If you see me reaching upwards, there's a shelf above where I'm videoing this. So I'm putting them up here. I think I might keep them in here actually. Last but not least, I have my first pop ride, and of course, who else would be better than having the 1970 Charger with Dominic in it? This is pretty much a main ride for the Fast and the Furious. This was from the first episode, or from the first movie. If you have not seen them, I would suggest that you see it. There might be people out there who have never seen this movie, but it is a really good movie. If you're a person who loves cars, this is really a great movie to watch. So I think I did really well for my first ride, to getting this. And I typically cannot fabrish the idea of spending $25 on a pop ride, but this one I definitely, when I saw it, I had to have it, and I got it. So this is what the outside of your box looks like. Here's your side. Here's the back of your the box. And then here's the side of the box. And then we're back to the front. So I'm going to pull him out. While I do this, there is another ride that I would like to get. I would love to get the DeLorean from Back to the Future. So I'm pulling the car out of here. So, and because this box is so big, we're going to just kind of stick it on the floor here next to me. Okay, then we're going to put Dom back in his ride. Why doesn't neither one of your feet want to go back in? Are you in? Alright, so this is what it looks like out of the box. Or turn Dom's head so he can see y'all. So this is what it looks like outside of the box. This is the front of it. Here's your side. And then here's your back. So, like I said, this is my first pop ride. And honestly, I've always wondered, like, I've seen them in the store and stuff, but when it's different when you unpackage them. And I really thought, I was like, okay, how is this going to look unpackaged, and stuff like that. I was not disappointed. When I first pulled it out of the box, it was amazing. So, of course, probably like with all the rides, the pop, you get another pop with it. And this is the Dominic Toretto one in here. And this is the work shirt that he wears. Whoops, I must have dropped him on his head. Sorry. The signature shirt is from when he's at the restaurant, when Brian comes in and orders a tuna sandwich. This is the shirt that he is wearing. I'm sorry, my arm is itching. It's his signature shirt, just like he has the boots and like everything like that. So we can do the side view, back view, other side view, and the top is his head. So we're going to put him back in the ride. I really don't want to put this back in the box. I'm going to put it here on my desk because it's really, really nice. I might not throw the box away, though. I think we're going to turn him this way. I think I'm going to put him on my desk. But for my first pop ride, I think it's an amazing pop. My Brian, I give between a 1 and 10. I give them a 10. I think they did a wonderful job. My pop ride, a 10. Okay, so here is the point where I'm going to tell you a little bit where it should go and where I think it should go. And my disappointment. My first disappointment is that they released Hobbs with this series. If you are a true Fast and the Furious fan, you might be a little teed off at this. For the simple fact is I think we should have gotten a Letty. Definitely should have been done, and so should have Mia. But I don't know if Funko is it going to expand the line and Mia, or they could come out as an exclusive, or how they want to do it. I was also disappointed with the fact that right now all we have is the one ride. I do think that we should get Brian Skylark, is that what it is? And get one of Letty's vehicles with her in it. for a ride. I don't know if that's the plan for if Funko that's your plan, but I hope it is because I really do enjoy the Fast and the Furious. This is one of my favorite lines so far to collect. I have collected quite a few of the series. And this one has definitely been my favorite. And I've never been really that excited for a pop to come out other than the Stitch, the one that came out in December or whatever, that Stitch. This was well worth the wait. I'm just disappointed we didn't get a Letty or a Mia, but I'm sure that this is not the end for this series because if Funko's smart, they'll release more. Like I said, I would love to see a mini or like a minifigures for Fast and the Furious. I would definitely buy them. I'm not really into the mystery minis, but because I'm such a fan of Fast and the Furious, I would definitely purchase the mystery minis. As for my overall, like I said, I loved this series. It was much waited for. This is probably one series that I really was excited for, like I said. So Funko, I applaud you for this series. I hope that we get more to it because there are tons more ways to go. I just, as somebody who loves the series, please don't bring Dom out in like 20 different colors. I think with Dominic, his next should be a white beater, his tan pants, and his tan boots. I think that should be as far as you go with Dominic. As with Brian, you can release him with Blue Eyes as an exclusive, but that's as far as I would go with Brian. I would start bringing in like more of the characters. Like you've got, Letty and Mia, and then you've got the crew from 5, 6, and then you also have the crew from the 7. I would love to see Ludacris's and Ludacris's character be released as a pop. Definitely Tyrese's. And if they would get released together, it would be perfect. And even having like their characters with rides would be even awesome too. I mean, there is so much that Funko does this really well. They've already done really well with the first, what I call like the first series of it. That if they were to do a series 2, they have so many things. They could release exclusives for this series. I mean, there is so much you can do with this series, but taking it and making like you did with Batman, you pretty much have a Batman in every color of the rainbow. I think you could be pushing your luck on that. But I am very grateful. I give definitely 2 thumbs up. You get from me Funko on this series. And I cannot wait to see what else you guys come out with for this series if this is where you decide. There are a few other series that I would like to get, as in the Clueless, the Mean Girls. Friends is out. I just have not purchased any of them. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I started off collecting tons of Disney. What I will do is do a video of my Funko Pop collection because it's in different areas of my house. I have some here in my office area. I have some in the living room. It's been growing, so I'm losing space to put them. Eventually, some of my pops will end up on this glass table back here that you see. So hopefully we'll have to scoot that over a little bit. But that's where they'll end up, is on that glass table. Completely on this glass table. This glass table. I'm pointing over here. But yeah, the table behind me, eventually that's where you'll start to see them start stacking up. I'm still working a lot in my office. As you can see, we're back in the normal recording area. We were recording in my kitchen dining room area. But I have a cake due here soon, so that is like cut too. So this is the end of this video. I hope that you guys like it. Feel free to subscribe and comment. Also tell me some of the series that you think I should collect. Because of Mark and Ashley, I have been seeing some Harley Quinn, and you're starting to get me into that. I think that she could be my next thing to collect, is get some Harley Quinn. I saw this beautiful, I think it was pink and gray Harley Quinn at FYE that I would love to go back and get. So, like I said, if you think that there's a series that I am overlooking, I definitely want the NFL series. Comment below because I'm always looking for new series to collect. I'm not really into the DC and Marvels, but like I said, I saw a cool Harley Quinn that I would like to get. So, and my nephew-in-law loves Batman, so it'll give me that stuff to collect. So, that is the end of this video. I will try and keep up and add more Funko as I can to this channel. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.